Hey, what is up, you guys? Today we're going to be playing some more IdentityV. We're going to be playing some Soul Weaver today, very exciting. Mainly because I want to get back into Soul Weaver. I played her the other day on stream and I had so much fun. I forgot how much fun of a character she is. She's kind of got it all. She's got literally ludicrous speed. She can, I think, move the fastest in the entire game if she has her speed boost stacked. I could be wrong. But in addition to that, she's also a chip hunter, which means she has, you know, some fun ranged attack damage. But the big reason why I wanted to play her today is because of the recent Persona Web changes, because she eats them up. She has a particular build that, is not really that shocking. Obviously, this build includes none other than Overwhelm. We're not surprised. But we grab Overwhelm and Berserk as our, like, two big ones. And then obviously you have Trump Card. Soul Weaver really likes Trump Card and Detention. So yeah. The idea behind this build is we use Soul Weaver's advantage with Entangled, which is pretty cool. Because when she walks through her webs, she gets a general stacking speed boost, which is speed, but it's also pallet breaking, interaction speed, and also attack recovery speed. So if you have the max 3 stacks, your attack recovery is faster. It doesn't show a percentage on how fast it gets. I don't really know what it is, but if you stack that with the 40% that you can get from Berserker and Overwhelm, you get a pretty nice attack speed. So that is the build we're going to be running on Violetta today for these matches. I'll be having a guide on her sometime hopefully within this week. If not, it'll be next week. Not really sure how the timeline's going to work with that, but I'll try my best to get it out this week. If you end up liking this video, I would really appreciate if you could like and subscribe. I post 4 videos a week and stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you do not want to miss it. With that all out of the way, let's get right into these games. Alrighty, here we are on Chinatown for this first match. We'll see how this goes. We have a forward perfumer, weeping clown, and batter. So not necessarily the greatest team to go against, in my opinion. Especially this perfumer, she might be kind of particularly annoying to deal with. Let's see, who's this first chase? Perfumer, yay. Just my luck. She has, knee-jerk reflex, important thing to know. If she doesn't perfume here, I get a hit. Nice. And I still block her, so she can't go up, so that's pretty huge. And she'll run into that first web. I can get a hit here for sure. Yeah, nice. And she ran into the second one too. I'm gonna try and web shot her here. Mainly to slow her down again, but also to get that chip damage. Alright, so she is ultra slowed right now. Yeah, she can't really do anything from that point on. Nice. Good early first down. We're going to look at our ciphers while we chair her just to see where we should go next. This is a more heavy chair guarding build and playstyle for Soul Weaver, but at the start of the game, your attack recovery isn't crazy enough, in my opinion, to be like, oh, I'm going to like hardcore chair guard right now. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of build up till we can properly chair guard, you know. Nice. We easily down the sweeping clown, who we are also going to chair. That is our first stack of Overwhelm. If we can get max stacks, we have a very good chair guarding. And the reason why Soul Weaver chair guarding is so good is not necessarily because of the attack recovery, because someone like Joseph can benefit more from it, and also Wu Chang, obviously. Those two can benefit more from the attack recovery at chair, but Soul Weaver gets the insane speed, so that's her sort of personal boost. Alright, we get a hit on this forward, who's gonna run. We're gonna maybe try and web shot them before they can run to the store. Lovely. They use their ball. I might be able to web shot them again. I might have to, if they drop this. Yeah, nice. Alright, so that's our second Overwhelm stack, which means we have a added 10% attack recovery bonus with Overwhelm. And on chair, that goes up to, I believe it's 35 at this current moment in time. And that's without our web stacks, so. I think I'm going to now start saving everything. Alright, so from here on, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to stack these, get a hit on you, if we can, that is. Nice. And our stacks are so much that we just get that double hit onto the batter very easily. Lovely. This forward looks like he's going in again, which is actually kind of clean. But I'm just going to down batter again. And I think I might even go for a forward again here too. Oh, nice. Lovely. Alright, so we do have our max overwhelm stacks at this point because we did down better. They are kind of just being very strange. What I can do here is I can use that, use my webs to pick up very quickly. Use them again. Get a hit very quickly into a down. Nice. And since they had tied, we're just
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
just gonna chair. Oh my gosh, you were hidden right there. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so what we're gonna do here. Nice. We managed to get the last effort as well. Violet is just too speedy, man. So I don't really know where this weeping clown went down at. I'm gonna be honest with you. My guess is like somewhere way over here. I'm gonna flash for this. Okay. Nice. We're gonna pick up this weeping immediately. Perfumer is here. This is kind of odd.
And now I want to sit back and relax.
Bonk. Well, that will be GG for that match. Alrighty, here we are on this last match on Arms Factory. We are against a barmaid, meteorologist, mercenary, and a prospector. I'm going to run mid-map immediately because usually you will be able to find someone. And we find prospector. Very good. Lovely, get a hit on him before he manages to use the magnet. We're just gonna break this. He'll likely run back. This was a interesting decision on their part, if I'm being so real. Nice, they're not vaulting immediately though, so they have some semblance of understanding on how this chase should go, but unfortunately not quite enough. We do get this down. We're gonna chair you literally in the corner of the map, so it's as difficult as possible to get this safe. Obviously, we're gonna leave this. There's really no point in me guarding that. Obviously, because don't quite have the oh, nice job. Don't quite have the attack recovery for it yet. Oh my gosh. And also, it's so far. Just in general. Get a hit there. If I can get another hit on you, that'd be huge. Because you just go down as soon as, what's it called, ends. But more than likely you vault that, vault back, and I can hit you here. No, I'm blinking for you. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, we got our first overwhelm stack. They've got 2 ciphers done. We're just gonna chair. Very standard. Not really much to say here, if I'm being honest. We do hear, tinnitus, which is interesting. Prospector is getting healed by barmaid. Also interesting. At this point, I feel like I'm okay to kind of chair this, or chair guard this a little bit. Oh, you just threw. That's huge for me. She waited too long and I got the TS. Very good. Someone else is here though, and I kind of want to, yeah, here you are. Just get a hit on you. Very easy. Try and boost up our stuff. We managed to get a second down there. Very good. See, even without max overwhelm stacks, that's very good attack recovery. There is like no nearby chairs here, so I'm gonna set these up so I can run to mid-map without having to worry too much about, you know, not being able to make it. I feel like this person's still here. Okay, this is mercenary though, and he is running over here now. Oh my gosh, brother. Running around at the speed of sound. He has got places to go. Oh my gosh, she got rid of my attack recovery. That's so crazy. Alright, so I have no clue where this mercenary went, but I'm just gonna chair meteorologist. Over here, methinks. Lovely. Mercenary is healed. Barmaid is also healed. This turned from a little bit more of a rough match to a lot of bit of an easy one. Nice, we got the attack recovery.
No.
I somehow managed to not hit the mercenary with my web shot, which is kind of diabolical work. I do know barmaid is in this corner of the map. I think I might leave mercenary alone, run for this barmaid They'll be able to save, but that's okay in my opinion. I'm not all too worried about that being like detrimental to the state of the game. Hit the barmaid with that. She'll probably use her speed boost to get to this window. Nope. Lovely. I feel like people underestimate how slow you vault. It's definitely not equivalent to your movement speed. It's much slower. Big thing to remember against Violetta is windows are not always going to be very, very safe. We do have max overwhelm stacks. I'm going to assume that meteorologist and mercenary are going to want to heal together. But we will see if my thought process is wrong or right on that. I do hear tinnitus. So that's one of the reasons why I'm chair guarding here. Trying to look around. We hear you here. Gonna hit you there and then down you very easy. If you don't know that interaction with mercenary, if he's half health and you do chip damage, a normal basic attack will insta down. So very good. Not sure where dungeon is, I'm gonna be honest. I might not even make it to this chair. No, I make it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure where dungeon's gonna be, so meteorologist might just be out. Who knows? It could be right here. It could be halfway across the map. It could be right here. Use that just to slow her, really. She'll drop this slowly. Gives me time to do this. She'll vault, and I just down. Very good. GG's. Yeah, this build is kind of nuts. Just a little bit.
If you hear a fart, run. If you see a dog doing the Macarena on its hind legs at 3 in the morning on your Ring doorbell camera, that is not a dog. If you see a tree in the forest, it is not a tree. Leave.